Hey guys, this is Scuba Chris. So I'm having problems with one of my contours. This is the latest one. This is the tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look on the inside because the switch here is sticking. So first we're going to take the rail system off. See, when I'm switching on right here, let me show you. See how hard it is? Look at this. Wow. Try. Oh, I gotta really push it hard to get the thing to go on, okay? Now, I use this for all my saltwater videos. I put the dates on when I get them. So this is from 2015 with a 32 gigabyte card. So it for the amount of usage I put in this is probably maybe 15 years for the average person. So let's take a look at this, shall we? Alrighty. Um, I don't know if there is anything on YouTube for this, but I received the PDF file from Contour. So they told me how to do this. So we're gonna first take the bezel off. I make sure that I have a little container for the screws. I just picked up a precision screwdriver set. Yeah, it was pretty cheap, $9. So we're gonna first take off this one. Now the problem here is that there's salt and corrosion visible on all the fastening screws here. So to be really cautious, I don't want to strip it. I'm gonna have to push down very hard and turn it very, very slow, okay? So first we're gonna take off this screw here, which holds the bezel. Okay, see, it's in the slots now. I'm just wiggling back and forth. There's a lot of corrosion and salt there. So, okay, now just turn it slow. Oh, good, we got that out. Whew. Don't want to strip these things. Okay, you see that? Really tiny. So we're gonna put this in a tray. Let's see now. This should slip off. And it's not slipping off very well. There we go. It turns off. Okay, sorry. It's actually turning counterclockwise. I thought it would just slip off. So we're turning counterclockwise. Wow, look. That's a lot of dried up salt in that. Also, I had this thing facing up where the white dot here matches with the white dot there. So you got to be very careful about it too, because you want to put it back correctly. So this is the first part. Now this is what is called the barrel here. We want to take the barrel off. So we're going to have to do the same thing. We're going to have to take off a screw here, screw there that holds the barrel on. So let me see now. See, I'll put it in there. Press down, just slowly turn. Oh, okay, it's turning. Ooh, locked out again. A little bit. Oh, there we go. That one's out. Put it in the other part of this tray here. See, I separate everything so everything is going to go back the same way. Now, when you put this back, because of all the salt and corrosion, it's kind of messy to have a large can of WD-40. So I tend to, because I'm a fisherman, I use, this is Penn synthetic real oil, but you can use WD-40. Okay, one more right there, holding the barrel in. Let's try to get this one out. Slow, slow. There it goes. Now it's going. All right. Whoo, this one is covered with corrosion. No, supposedly this is supposed to slide off. Oh, it does. Oh, God. Lucked out on that too. Okay. This is part one. Done. Okay, this is part two. We got our unit here. It's been skeletonized. So let's make sure that the parts are still working. On, off. And it's sliding a lot better. But okay, now let's go take a look at this. We have our replacement part here. This is a R3 switch. Okay, this is from Mr. Daniel T of Contour. This is a R3 switch. Okay, now always make sure that you're gonna put it back the correct way, which is from the switch to the end of the cap here is shorter. This part's longer. So we're gonna position the same way. Make sure it goes back the same way. All right. Look at all that rust buildup there. That's not good. That was probably causing the problems. Alrighty, so we do have some WD-40 here. I'm gonna spray just a hair on a piece of toilet tissue. We're gonna clean off all that rust stains that are on this. Let's see. Ooh, there was a lot of rust stains here. Okay, all that came out. Let's see. I don't see no rust on the inside here, so we should be okay on the housing. So I'm gonna keep this because I can wire brush this. See, that's the magnet right there. And because of the charge that it puts out, that's where the corrosion is taking place. I'm going to try wire brush this down and oil it. I can probably use this as a backup later on in the future. So don't throw this away. Like, you can get some sandpaper or just the wire brush and just wire brush it down, okay? Alrighty, let's take out the new one. Here's the new R3 switch. Put the old one in here. Remember, short distance, long distance. Short distance goes above. So it's going to go like so. Let's see if we got this right. Turns on. Turns off. So hopefully we got this right. Only one way to find out. Let's reverse what we did. Let me see now. Was it? Let me think for a second. This way. Just real gently slide it back in. Okay, it's not sliding the way I want it to slide. Okay, just got to keep moving it back and forth. There. It's slid back in. Let's test it again. Forward. Oh man, this slides so much easier now. Look at that. Back. Don't have to fight with it. Okay, so I'm just checking myself after all these steps. So what I'm going to do, these are the screws in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of lube on the screws. Okay. There you go. Just a little bit. Okay, for the barrel here, we had the 2 screws. So they're sitting in grease right now. Use my tweezers. Got loose. This is what I was afraid of. There. Just use my fingers. Make sure the barrel's all the way in. So, and I got fat fingers, so it's just gotta make sure I'm doing this right. Too bad this is not magnetic. That would solve all my problems right now. That's why I'm working on a tabletop. This is a card table. Making sure that if I drop anything, I can retrieve it. Unfortunately, I'm on a carpet. That's not the best thing to be on. You'll kind of want to be on a hard floor in case you drop something. Okay, we got the first one halfway in there. The screw looks pretty good. Most of the corrosion is out because the lube kind of ate it out a bit. So it's, where's the second one? There, that's the second one. Sorry, this is so time consuming, people. I want to make sure I do this right and I don't want to lose anything. Worst thing you can do is getting one of these tiny little screws to jump the table. Ooh, that would be bad. Okay, now I got them both halfway in. I can just go ahead and tighten it now. Slow. Just finger tight. You don't want to over crank it. Slow. Put just a little bit of pressure on it. Finger tight. That's it. Okay. Now we got this part here. So we have some residue of the WD-40 on the toilet tissue. Just going to put this on the edge. Look at that. Took all that salt residue that's been accumulating. Okay, got that in there. Just go ahead and rub that on the inside. Yeah, we could just go ahead and rub it on the inside just a little bit. Look at all that came out. All right. So hopefully this would go in a lot easier now. Oh, smooth. Very smooth. Okay. These 2 white dots have to line up. Like there. And actually I felt it drop in. When I was lining it up, I felt the thing go thunk. It dropped into a slot on the inside here. So we're going to get the screw. We're going to put it in to the slot. Now I'm going to put a little pressure on it. Yeah, wiggle it around just a little. Okay, this is why you got to make sure it's in there. Pressure down just a little. That's it. So let's see if we did this correctly. Look. Click. Click. See, now it's at a 180, right? So it's going to show everything upside down. Bring it back, bring it back. Okay, that's it. Take a look. I'm going to turn this unit on. Look how light it is now. I can do this with my pinky. It's because I took the old one with all that bad corrosion on it. So changing this out is actually very, very easy. Just got to look at the sequence, and as long as you got an email, they'll send you a PDF file on exactly how to do this. But I want to share this with you. Never practice it. This is the first time I've ever done it. So if somebody like me can do this, you can too. Hey, thanks for watching my channel, Scuba Chris. I'll be out there filming again with this unit. Thanks a lot, guys.